Hello everyone and welcome to FreeFlight. This is a new video and we're going to be introducing instructors, in particular CFIs, to some new queries and features we built into FreeFlight. We're going to now look at how you keep track of revalidating the instructors. So we'll look in the instructors menu, and in the section that has always been there, skill sets, you'll now find a new query called instructing skills. Now if we click that, we'll get a list of our instructing skills up. These are all duty skills, and it presupposes that when you've been building up your skills list, you've followed the basic instructions. So we've called our instructors basic, instructors full, instructor assistant, instructor senior assistant. If you have named one of them BIs, for instance, this next bit is going to fail. So I would strongly suggest that you follow a convention, because that particular query there looks for the first four characters INST in the string of the skill name. So once we've got that, you can come along here, click on the little arrow button here, and it will bring you a list of all your full instructors up, and you'll see there's some color coding going on here. If they are amber, they would have had a reminder 3 months prior to the date of the next check, and at that point their line turns amber. That's just a signal to you that to keep an eye on it and see what happens. If they're red, that means the date of the next check has now passed and they really need revalidating, or they need to stop instructing. Okay, and if they're white, they're outside of the 3 month reminder period, so there's no need to worry about them. So at any one time on any month or any week, you're not going to need to do that many. Now in order to set this up, then you need to go through your prior records and just fill in the date of the last checks for these particular pilots, and all you do for that is to click on it and type in the correct date, 23rd of 8th 2021, press the tab key and it will fill in the date of the next check for you. You just go through each of the instructor lists and put the dates of their last annual checks in, and that's all you need to do. Now when the time comes, you monitor this sort of, I don't know, kind of weekly, monthly, I don't know, but look at that one for instance. That one's red, so against the line there's a button which just says V, which is short for validate. Unfortunately there's not enough screen space for me to put validation check or anything like that, so we just call it V. If we click on that, then you'll see that another tab opens up here, and that's that particular instructor's logbook from the date of the last validation check to the current date. And if you look at the bottom, you'll see that this particular instructor has done 27 hours and 44 minutes in total. Now what you need to do as far as the BJ is concerned is you need to then put a filter on here and get two numbers. So we'll put a filter on and we'll say that this particular column, the P2 name column, is empty. So that's going to give me this particular instructor's P1 solo hours. Click on the filter and there they go, and this particular pilot has only done 7 launches with the total of 1 hour 6 minutes for his solo hours in this last 12-month period. So that needs looking at. To go back and find the other ones, we just go back to the filter and we say it's not empty. Click on the filter button and there up comes his hours. So he's got a total of 26 hours and 38 minutes with a total of 156 flights. So it's clear the guy's been doing a lot of instructing, but he possibly needs to watch his P1 solo hours. Let's take a look at another one just for fun, and we'll click on John Mackenzie. How's that? Click on the V. We've got 50 hours 21 minutes for John, so again we'll do the same thing. We'll just put a filter on the P2. Obviously if it's empty, that means it's solo hours. So John's done 32 hours and 49 minutes, so that's within tolerance. So we just go back now and say we want the ones where it's not empty, just to see that everything is within BGA compliance. We've got 17 hours 32 minutes and a total of 93 launches, so that's all good. Where did they get the 93 launches from? It's down here at the bottom. There's no need to add up a column. It's there. There's 93 items in the list. That means it's done 93 launches, and the same would have applied to the other one. So that's all there is for now. If you get any questions, give me a call, but this will be live in the next version, which I'm aiming for Sunday night, I think, but I might edit that out if I hit any snags along the way. Okay, that's it. That's all for now.